In this video, you will learn how to calculate percent of goal in Excel. In business analysis, it is very common to calculate percent of goal in the business world. Percent of goal compares actual performance to a stated goal. We will look at a couple of examples on how to make these calculations in Excel. Let's get started. Here we have a quarterly sales report for the fictitious ABC company. Column A has the office locations. Column B has the stated sales goal for each office, and column C has the actual sales achieved. What if we wanted to compare each office's performance to its stated goal on a percent of goal basis? We can determine this by simply dividing the actual sales by the goal. Let's start a formula in cell D6 to calculate the percent of goal achieved by the New York office. So I'll start with an equal sign, then select the New York office's actual sales figures in cell C6, then divide it by the New York office's sales goal, which is in cell B6. Hit enter, and we get 1.05. Let's go ahead and convert this to a percentage basis, and now we get 105.33%, which means that New York office exceeded its goal. Let's go ahead and copy this formula down to the cells below. And we can see that Los Angeles had a percent of goal of 86%. Since the goal was 500,000, they only achieved 430,000. Likewise, San Francisco achieved 106.67% and Chicago fell short of expectations. In our first example, we looked at how to calculate percent of individual goal. Each office had its own sales goal. What if we wanted to measure percent of a common goal? In our second example, we have a number of sales transactions report, where column A has sales rep, while column B has the number of sales transactions for each rep. At the top of the report is a goal of 50 transactions. Thus, all reps have the same goal. Let's look at how to calculate percent of a common goal. Let's start a formula in cell C7 to calculate the percent of goal for sales rep Mike Jones. So I will start a formula with the equal sign, then select cell B7 and divide that by the common goal of 50. Now we have to make sure that we make this an absolute reference so that when we copy the formula down for Sarah, Steve, and Mary, the formula properly specifies the common goal in cell B4. So let's go ahead and hit enter, and we can see that Mike Jones has a percent of goal of 118%. Let's copy that down below to the other rows, and let's quickly scroll through and look at the formula. And for Mike Jones, we have B7 divided by absolute reference to B4, and if you scroll down, you see that all the formulas point to B4 in an absolute reference, which is exactly what we want. Now looking at the actual percent of gold for each rep, we can see that Mike Jones had 118%, so he exceeded the common goal, while Steve Harris also exceeded, and Mary Leeds did not exceed the common goal. In this video, we learned how to calculate percent of goal in Excel with two simple examples. I hope this video has been helpful. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you can be notified of new videos. Also, please give the video a like if it has helped you. Thanks for watching. Stay inspired and keep learning.